The Cash families had several generations of impact at the University of South Dakota, starting certainly with Dean Cash and Mrs. Margaret Cash Wegner and their impact, Sherry and Rob, their generation, and now Cash. They continue to give back in the way of service, time, effort, and their treasury. So a very deserving family.
They certainly give back with their time and their talent and their treasure. They've had a tremendous impact across the state of South Dakota, and not the least of which is the University of South Dakota School of Law.
My father wanted to go to a university where there were more opportunities as far as careers were concerned. We never forgot USD, and 4 generations so far have gone there.
We've had a Cash there really ever since, all the way running up 4 generations. So it's a long, long history. I'm probably not here if not for USD. My parents met at USD. My grandpa was a dean at USD for many years, so we have a lot of connection to USD. It means a lot to my family.
One time I actually took a class that Dean Cash taught when I was a student at USD, and he would always walk in the room and say, "Okay, scholars, put away the volant." And then he might actually light a cigarette in a room that said no smoking.
Well, in terms of memories, I met my wife there. We were married in Vermilion. Our son graduated with an undergraduate degree and with a law degree. I mean, it's an important place to us.
Meredith was really the relationship we had. She was the one closest in age to my sister and I. We lived across the street from each other for probably about 10 years. In 2001, when I had an opportunity to move to Rapid City, of all things, Meredith was in Rapid City already. And of course, at that time, she was with John Weber. I got acquainted with young Joe being born, and Emily after him, and I was able to watch them grow up, and it's just been a wonderful thing.
There are folks who do things for their community, for their university, and enjoy the attention, and then there are some folks who do it because it's the right thing. It is really just that deep commitment to USD through philanthropy, through attendance, through support, through coming back in so many ways, because it's the right thing to do it because they care.
This is a family that literally for generations has had a positive impact on USD. I think about Margaret Cash's mother worked as an assistant to Dean Herbert Schell, and this is back in the 1930s, 1940s. And then you see Joe and Margaret coming in as students. It's like the lifeblood of that family. There's so many connections to USD. You can't really write and think about the history and legacy of USD without the Anderson Cash family.
I wouldn't be where I am without that. Rob's mentorship at the firm, Cash as one of the first classes I had, Sherry's support, and so that just means a lot.
Thank you, Cash family, for all of your wonderful contributions, your loyalty and your passion for the University of South Dakota. Thank you for being a part of my life, my whole life, as neighbor, friend, and yes, family.
You've done so much for USD over the years. Couldn't be more proud to have had my opportunity, at least, to interact with you over the years. Looking forward to what happens in the future.
A very deserving honor for all your contributions to the University of South Dakota. We're grateful for all of that and grateful to be friends of you. And again, congratulations.
What a wonderful and well-deserved honor for your family.
Thank you so much for your service to South Dakota and to USD. Nobody cares more. No one are more committed to Coyotes than all of you. So congratulations. Go Yotes.